everybody. Abel Batista, or you can call me AB if it's easy for you. I'm in Manresa, Spain right now. Came in to visit Retin Obasohan. As most of you know, Belgian Lion, ex-G League player, ex-Euroleague player. You know, he's a current Manresa player. He went to the University of Alabama. He's got quite a resume, let's say. He's not here right now. You know, I made a script. He's not here right now. But he went to practice. And as soon as he gets back, you know, he's going to show me around the city a little bit. You know, we're going to sit down. We're going to have a little interview for you guys, you know, just to especially for the young guys who want to play, you know, outside of Belgium, let's say, who want to go play overseas. You know, just for you guys to get a little insight of it. We are also going to play Uno while doing this. He'll explain you the rules because, you know, it's like a different type of Uno.
So this is my favorite game. It's my favorite game. We play it with a team. We play it with a bunch of players every time we're on the road. It's called Uno Flip. So you have a regular side and then you have a flip side.
Show them to this camera too.
So there you go. Regular side and flip side.
Okay.
So deal the cards, still 7 cards. There's a couple different ones. On the regular side, you have +1s and +2s. On the flip side, you have +5s and a wild draw card. So we'll have this conversation while we play some Uno.
All right. Well, first of all, Retin, thanks for having me here.
Absolutely.
I know there's not a lot of people that would actually allow someone to get into personal space like that, especially for like a couple of days. So I'm really grateful for that. So yeah, basically the first question is, how and when did you start playing basketball? And also, when did you realize that this was actually something for you and that you actually could become a professional basketball player?
Wow. I started playing basketball when I was about, I think 7 years old. Yeah, I think I was about 7. And gosh, that's such a long time ago now if you think about it. But when it clicked for me that I thought that this could become something, wow. I think I was probably around 16, 17. It was pretty late.
Yeah.
It was pretty late. That's when I realized, like, wait, maybe I can actually you know, make something from the basketball. Yeah. I think I was around like 16.
You just said it was a long time ago, so how old are you now?
31.
Dang!
Yeah.
I didn't mean like that, but
31.
Dang!
31. It's spring chicken now.
I was here as well though. What is it like for like let's go straight to the game routine, you know. What's your pre-game routine that you look for actually?
Pre-game routine, gosh. Honestly, I'd like to take a nap. Yeah, go ahead, Troy.
Nah, I'm gonna do this. Oh shoot, that's 2 cards?
I
got 2?
That's a mistake off the bat. You got excited. Yeah, go ahead. Pre-game routine is watch film and take a nap. Those are things that I like to do. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna go orange. Yeah. Get a good meal in, watch on film, take a good nap.
Yeah?
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm all excited.
Yeah, it's good.
There you go. Wait, I ain't got that. So, what else you got for me?
How do you block out like the outside noise? Let's say, for sure, everybody got haters. How do you block out their noise? Possibly the media, and maybe if you have that game, stop talking, you know, mad about you.
A few things. The first key thing is having a vision. I think that's the starting point. Because having a vision will help you differentiate between what is noise and what is feedback. If you don't have a vision, you don't know what is what. You don't know what to listen to, who to listen to. You'll just be lost. So I think that's the first thing. It's like actually knowing what it is that you want and to achieve, how you're going to go about it. I think that's the first thing. Then, and this might be a little bit different, is loving yourself.
That's a big one.
Loving yourself. And the reason why I say loving yourself is because that sets the stage for you to have the ability to actually believe in yourself. Because what I've found, I'll say as a younger player, was that people talk negatively about you online. All it is words. But when those words actually start to hold weight, is if I take those words and then say that to myself, right? So if somebody is now standing and says like, "Ray, you're ugly," okay. But if I take that and then say like, "Oh, I feel ugly," that's totally different, right? So I believe in between somebody saying things and me internalizing it, that firewall you'd say is loving yourself. So those would be the things I'd say. I'd say it's like having a vision, so that way you can actually differentiate between things that are again noise, or things that can actually help you get close to what it is that you're trying to achieve. So like that vision acts like a filter, and then loving yourself to the point where it's like, okay, people can say whatever they want, but it's still up to you to decide how you talk about yourself.
So how was the experience in Alabama actually? Like you went there for 4 or 5 years.
5 years. 5 years.
Because the first year you redshirted.
I redshirted my first year, so I didn't play. I didn't play the first year, just practiced. The transition was huge, man. The transition was huge. When I went there, these guys were flying around, strong, fast, athletic, skilled.
It was a different speed. It was a different speed than what I was used to. So for me, I redshirted, and I'm actually grateful. I'm actually grateful that the coach suggested that, because he gave me time to not only get acclimated to NCAA basketball, he also just gave me time to get acclimated to living in the U.S., which is its own beast in of itself. So I'm really grateful for that. So yeah, Alabama was great. Incredible 5 years.
Is it something like the redshirting part? Is this something that you would recommend to guys like players that come from Belgium or smaller countries, or just honestly overseas?
It depends. It really, really depends. I think it depends on like the team. It depends on like depends on your situation. And also like the roster situation. So like sometimes like you'll go and they'll have, I don't know, multiple players on your position.
Yeah.
And then I think it can be interesting. But if you can go and play and go out there and do your thing, then by all means, I feel like you're just better off just doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think you have to redshirt. I don't even think I necessarily recommend it. I think it really, really depends. For me, it was the best thing to do.
And also these days there's the NIL deals and whatnot. I know that back in the days they didn't have that. How do you feel concerning to that right now?
Obviously, I wish I was able to, be part of that. But at the same time, like, I'm sure there's other things that veterans like, I guess, before me,
yeah,
when they saw my generation, they're like, oh, I wish we had this, I wish we had that as well. So I think that's just part of the game, But I'm happy for them.
Let's talk about the G League. How was that experience?
Honestly, it was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was fun. I wouldn't say it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody because it's really a guard-oriented league. Like, it really is.
What do you mean by that?
Like, it suits the ball handlers. It really, really suits the ball handlers. So if you got the ball in your hand, you're making the decisions, things of that nature. Like, you get to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But just being able to do that and be around like NBA organizations, NBA personnel, travel to all these cities, man, it was great. Like, honestly, loved it.
And what was the name of your team again, for people that don't know?
The Northern Arizona Suns. You want to flip?
Nah, we gonna stay.
Yeah.
You know what? We gonna flip. Damn!
Too late.
Anyways, you're gonna flip regardless.
All right. So it was the Northern Arizona Suns.
What's like the most fun memory that you have about the G League and the least favorite memory?
We played the Utah Jazz G League team
Yeah.
in the NBA arena.
Oh,
Yeah. So we played them in the NBA arena. That was cool.
okay. That's nice.
Yeah, that was cool. So we got to do that, and then we got to watch their game.
As well?
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. It's an event. Like, it's really an event. So you just have stuff happening all the time. Every timeout, every dead ball. There's commercials. There's DJs. There's games being played. Like, there's always just so much stuff happening in and during the game. Like, yeah, the game is obviously the main attraction, but there's so much other stuff for people to do and see and experience. So it's really like an entire event.
And what would you then like? What would be the difference in the European leagues that you've played in personally, and not the NBA per se? Let's say college and G League.
You gotta stay focused, and it also, and everything matters more in a sense. I think that when you get in a situation, because even now college is more so like European is your thing. Because you don't necessarily know how long you're going to be Uno in places.
What?
It all matters so much more.
Red.
So you have to, like, every single rep is important, right? Because it's not like, oh, I'm gonna be here for 4 years, I'm gonna be here for 2 years, or my scholarship is guaranteed. You know, in college, back in the day, it used to be like you had time to figure it out. Now you gotta, like, you get there, like, just go time. You know, so I think that's probably the biggest thing, and that I hope that these kids also, figure out and get to deal with, is that, like, now you're getting into an organization and you gotta, boom, right away, you gotta hit the ground running. So I think that's the biggest thing. But in of itself, I think it's a great opportunity in order for, athletes, like, step into the plate, because eventually that's what you want. You want to be able to go somewhere, compete at a high level, see what you're made of, get that immediate feedback, and then go back to the drawing board. And now that feedback just happens so much faster. So I think it's a good thing. Passion and, like, relentless drive. I think that's probably, like, the biggest thing I take pride in my game, on both sides. That in offense, I'm, like, relentless. Then in defense, I'm also relentless. So I would say that's what I take the most pride in. Off the court, I'll say what I take the most pride in. Yeah, you got it. Doesn't matter. Uno out.
Damn.
So off the court, what I take the most pride in is just connecting with people. Yeah, connecting with people. Doing my best to steward the, like, opportunity that I have, the influence that I have, in a positive way. So that's what I take the most pride in. So being able to, like, sign autographs, give hugs, bring joy, like, just help. You know what I mean? In any way, shape, or form. So I think that's what I take a lot of pride in. Like, I think you got to see that, a little bit of that yesterday. At the game. So, like, that's,
especially the defensive side.
so,
Oh my gosh, it's a good thing that it's a physical league, because you're a physical player, so it suits you.
I actually found something on the internet.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to display that, somewhere around here, down there, I don't know, somewhere there. I'm gonna show it to you right now. And we actually spoke about this in the car.
Yeah.
We spoke about this. The full circle moment you said.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought it was a little bit dirty, but I hope you still see it.
The floppy action, stagger, back screen, middle ball screen.
How old is you here?
I think 17.
17.
Yeah, I think I'm 17.
Okay,
think these days it's now 6 years.
Yeah, I was playing up.
Okay, that's under 20 back then. I think right now it's under 21.
Yeah.
Okay, so you never played pro in Belgium, right?
No, I play second division.
Can you like explain like your parcours or your journey
Journey?
in Belgium first?
Yeah, so started off playing in a small local team called Mercurius right around the corner of me. And played there until I was about I think like 12 color. And then after that, got it. And then after that, I went to Vilvoorde actually.
No.
Actually, I went to Vilvoorde, and after Vilvoorde, I stayed in Vilvoorde for 2 years. And then I went to Kangaroos Boom for 2 years. And then I went to University of Alabama.
University of Alabama.
Yeah, and then the rest is history.
They want to flip.
I took the risk.
Well, it's my turn.
Yeah, no, it's your turn.
You played a year in the EuroLeague.
I did.
And it was for Asvel.
And that's it.
Talk to us about that. What was the experience?
Nothing like it.
Was that great?
Nothing like it. Your league's incredible. Like the feeling. I guess the feeling I share is like playing in the ACB. It's like the competition level is just it's extraordinary. You know, so every single game, it's so competitive. You know what I mean? So
There's like 34 games to play, right, in the EuroLeague, if I'm not mistaken.
30,
Like
34, 36?
something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
34, 36.
But no, it's bro.
And then you also have the
And then you have the domestic league.
Domestic
yeah.
league, that's
No,
also-
it's when I was my year in Asvel, I counted national team,
with the national team.
national team, Eurobasket into the season with the windows,
Yeah.
with the cups, with playoffs. All of that was I think between like 80 to 90 games that
You
year.
got a lot of miles on your legs. That's a lot of miles on your legs.
Yeah, you know.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta take care of your body.
Speaking of taking care of your body,
Take care of your body.
what's your advice for, let's say, the younger players that actually want to become a professional or are professional, just started their career in professional career? What would be your advice? And yeah, just for them to stay in shape and
Yeah.
take care of their body.
It's your turn. I think one of the best things I can think of is it's a quote that I heard from I think his name is Salil Bloom. Everything above 0 compounds. It's very easy to think that because you can't do what LeBron does, for example, because you can't do it to that extreme, you shouldn't do anything. But I completely disagree. You can always do something with whatever it is that you have. And all the stuff that you do, it all compounds. Even if it's those extra 5 minutes of stretching, if it's extra 10 minutes of stretching, if it's, okay, you can't, I don't know, afford a 2-hour massage, you get a 10-minute one. You know, instead of saying like, oh, I can't afford a 2-hour one, so I shouldn't get one at all. No, everything above 0 compounds. So I would say that if you do that day by day, in whatever field, getting shots up, working on your floaters, working on your footwork, watching film, like all of that stuff. I believe over a long period of time, that's where you create separation.
How do you maintain your focus during a very long season? Like, for example, the one you just talked about, in the 90-something games.
Ooh, oh, that's a good question. By having like little breaks for yourself, in a way. So what I mean by that is like giving yourself the opportunity to like relax. So for instance, like having a day off and actually disconnecting, like actually disconnecting, not being tethered through social media or this or that, or like actually giving yourself the opportunity to disconnect mentally, because season can be extremely long, so you need to be able to like disconnect and actually disconnect. So yeah, that's honestly that's how you stay focused. Like doing stuff off the court, things that things that are fun.
Moment where you maybe allowed yourself to get distracted.
I'll probably say in college. Yeah, in college, like I wouldn't necessarily say distracted, but I would use the word not knowing, like not knowing what college was like or what that even would be like. So like you grew up in Antwerp, Belgium, and the most people I've ever played in front of was 200-300. So then all of a sudden, now you're playing in front of thousands of people, right? So figuring out like, okay, how do you navigate that? How do you navigate like your time? What do you say yes to? What do you say no to? So I think like the biggest thing was like actually figuring that out. That was a journey in of itself, really.
And like, how do you? Oh.
Yeah.
I told you, man. On camera, I'm always winning.
You just lost the one before this.
It's 2-1. It's 2-1.
Now, question for like life off the court. If you could go back to your younger self,
Yeah.
like just entering like the pro circuit, let's say, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Honestly, I'll tell him to enjoy it. Yeah, like really. I'd actually tell him I'll tell him to enjoy it. Because when you start your pro career, you think it'll last forever.
Yeah.
Like you really think it'll last forever. And then you start going through the ranks and people that you used to play with, play against, grew up playing, like you watch them fall off.
Yeah.
And when you're so like just working, you can just forget. You can forget to realize that like, it's a blessing. Every single day it's a blessing because it can be over like that. So that's probably what I'll tell him. I'll tell him to just really enjoy it and appreciate it for what it is. Because you'll meet incredible people along the way. You'll see incredible places. So to truly like maximize it for what it is, a blessing.
So here, the guys that are trying to get back to the pro circuit, what advice would you give to them?
To control what you can control. I think that's probably like the big thing. Is that there are things that we learn as athletes, there are skills that we learn as athletes that are extremely valuable. Putting in daily work, having to compete, having to work in teams, being able to integrate your goals with the team goals, so like things like that are super valuable. Understand that things that you learned as a basketball player, cultivated as a basketball player, are valuable. In basketball, but also just in life. That's one. But then another thing I'd probably say is, I've already said it, is like control what you can control. Put in the daily work, but keep your eyes open because you never know. You never know from where an opportunity may come. You never know. We'll go purple. You can be somebody that you forgot, and then years after they come back into your life. So yeah, I'd say keep your eyes open and control what you can control because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that really depends on you.
What's your favorite sneaker to wear? Let's say favorite sneaker to play in and then off the court.
Favorite sneaker, I'ma go shameless plug, Fusion Nitro Pro. It's a cool shoe. I wear it all the time. It's literally my favorite shoe. Off the court, man, I'm not gonna lie. I love me a good dress shoe. A good leather dress shoe. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Something you don't really hear often.
Yeah.
So how long you been here? Your Spanish is a little bit. I mean, actually, it's not that bad.
There you go. I started in August. Honestly, I started learning in August.
Okay, because I've heard you speak a couple of times. It's not that bad. Mine might be a little bit worse. I will lie.
You talk Spanish, I can learn.
Huh?
You speak Spanish, I can learn.
¿Dónde está el uno? Wait, you put the card?
Yeah. Wait, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Back to me. No.
I should have been faster.
Alright, what's the next question?
Yeah, I got okay. I got two more questions actually, and then I'll let you go. Two more questions. Off the court, of course. What's your favorite movie?
Life. That's an old movie, Life.
Mm-hmm.
And Les Miserables.
Les Miserables. Okay,
Yeah,
I think I know that movie.
yeah.
It's Life. I don't know that movie. Who played in it?
I guess it's Martin.
Oh, Martin Lawrence?
Yeah.
Okay. Life. Oh, with Eddie Murphy?
Mm-hmm.
That one? Okay, now I know that one.
Yeah.
Seen it a couple of times. I got okay, well the last question would be, can you define, probably I think it's different for everybody,
Mm-hmm.
but for you, can you define success?
For me, it would be working towards, this is the way I would look at it, it's like working towards a noble goal. And then actually, and then witnessing yourself improve at it.
Okay.
I think that's for me how I define success. So whatever it may be, say you want to achieve something, you want to become something, you want to do something, but working towards a noble goal and that journey. Honestly, that to me is success. That journey, working towards it and improving towards it, because you don't know how much time you have on this planet. You really don't. So you never really know if you're gonna get to X or Y, or you just don't know. You don't know. So I think that the beauty should then be in, here in Manresa we call it competing every day. So competing every day is doing everything you can to get closer, to be better. And I think that in of itself is success to me.
So yeah, I learned a lot, and once again, I wanna thank you for allowing me to spend a couple of
Yeah,
days with
too.
you. And
Uno. Uno. 3-2.
Hey, man.
VAR.
Hey,
VAR. 3-2.
this was the end.
VAR it.
I still won
3-2.
in total, 3-2 for me. He lost VAR.
It's 3-2 for me. I just won.
We're gonna VAR that. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time, hopefully. And
I'm the Uno King.
no, he's not. I think I just proved it.
What? You got lying to yourself.
You guys take care. All right?
Lying.
You peace.
Cambia Maxi, entra Retin Obasohan.